Happy Halloween. Thank you for joining Gamer of Gung-Ho Nature as I play Technomancer on extreme difficulty. Because this shit's dope. And how did I miss this? This is CyberPunk meets Mad Max. It's got a little bit of everything. Some force powers, some flipping in slow-mo, like one of those Star Wars games with all the diversified protagonists that make me sick. But this guy can make friends. I've got a couple of allies that travel around with me. We loot, and we loot excellently. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous game. This cost me $2. And you're like, oh, it's got to be a piece of shit at $2. Oh, it's got to be super fucking old at $2. This is a game that's really holding its mustard for me years later. 2016 or something, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But this is the shiznit. And it really makes you feel like a third-person cyberpunk. Refreshing. This is my room. Pretty straightforward menu screen here with the modifications you can make on your stuff. And the L2 button ends up being a quick select. And stances are one change between 3 different fighting styles, which I really enjoy. There's blade and gun, there's mace and shield, and then there's a bow staff, and all of them can be imbued with electrical powers. I love this fucking game, man. It just needs more boobs. We got ourselves a winner, but we got alien monsters, pretty good dialogue and face animations.
Hey there.
But we'll get into this now.
Back. What can I do you for?
Let the game speak for itself.
What can you say about Colonel Victor?
Head honcho, top dog, whatever the hell you want to call him at the ASC.
Jesus, Tiny.
Man name ain't nobody.
Nice voice.
But doubt more than a handful here in the slums know more than that about him.
You know there's an AUG for tiny balls. So you can get into that pretty deeply. And it's not all just droning. Some of it's pretty entertaining. What a beautiful world they've created. And like any other RPG, I can tell my mates to be a little more aggressive or a little more protective, depending upon how I'm feeling.
By opposition, do you mean terrorists? Seem quite sympathetic to their cause.
What? No.
Feels a little like Witcher sometimes.
I'm just telling you what I've heard.
People have been denounced for far less.
Lots of good aspects that they might have taken from other games and melded into their own. That's why I'm not worried about missing The Last of Us 2, that disgusting piece of trash. Because the game elements that everybody raves about in there will be in another game. I just have to wait a little bit, and the storyline will be better. Making it an overall more enjoyable experience. Instead of just playing some shit for a one-trick pony. Lime green is the color of the future, apparently. That's what she was wearing in CyberPunk. Check out my last video on CyberPunk. There was a musical murder fest happening there for a while. Just played some of my favorite music videos in the background to some CyberPunk. It's pretty fun. But look at this interior shit. This is nice. Place is crispy.
My boy, I have a favor to ask you. I've lost some...
Mr. Half-Life Professor here.
What'd you lose?
I mentioned one thing. Oh, I am sorry. In fact, it's about a friend. Charles? You remember Charles? No, you can't remember him. Silly me, you never met him. Anyway, Charles is a friend. A scientist co-worker. He was way more successful than I must say. So, he's a friend, and I lost him. It looks like he disappeared, and I am a bit worried. I know that he was doing some sensitive research. Important.
Mission accepted. Look up, Chuck.
Problems because of that. Anyhow, it's hard to tell.
How do you want me to find him?
He has an assistant. Very nice. She used to make delicious pastries. Unless I'm mixing her up with someone else. Anyway, he had an assistant. I'm pretty sure of it.
I'll go find her. She must know what happened to him, and if she does, it'll turn out the professor is just in a conference somewhere.
Maybe.
Sounds
It's
like
true I
someone's
don't get
sitting on my
invited to
chest.
conferences as often as I used to. It's rather unfair. I used to love the cocktails they serve.
Charles Seeker's laboratory.
What do you know about the source?
Bah! What do you want me to say? You know the place better than I think. That's where the political centers are. Your barracks, the Technomancer's chapel, and all those buildings that are our corporation's pride. It is quite a cold place. I must say that it's not my favorite neighborhood.
So there's a whole world here about the Technomancers being the local badasses. And we defend them from bugs and other shit. I don't know. I'm sketchy on the story at this point. Still pretty early on in this. And this map situation, let's get on with that. Looks like you can go right in here and start switching your gear out. My Vory pants. Got my parachute pants. I'm feeling good now. Let's get on over here. Still lots to do in here. Look at all these little traders. We got some team setups. Scott Seeker. Workbench. Looks like I did those. Alright, destroy the nest accomplished. Anton Rogue. And there's missions this way too. Stop the bomb from exploding. Shit. There's lots of shit to do. There we go. Well, navigate here. Oh jeez. Why can't you put a marker on there? Well, it looks like it's going to be right, left. Is it this way? Yeah. Ah, there's a run button. I know it. There we go. Zachariah.
Hey there, I'm looking for Charles Seeker. You know where I could find him?
And you are?
Zachariah Mancer. Professor and I have a mutual friend who's worried about him.
I know the feeling.
The
Haven't
chicks
seen him
ain't
for
hideous.
years.
I'll
I'm
give him
Veronica
that.
Seeker, the professor's assistant. I got a message informing me he had taken an impromptu vacation, but it's not like him. He didn't even like to sleep, said it just wasted time. Even more than likely in the middle of the research he was doing.
My charisma's high.
Yeah, seems a bit off, doesn't it? Professor was supposed to start some research with a friend of mine as well. I'm sure he'd already started work on it before leaving. You know anything about it?
I, of course, know the subject of his investigations, but
Failed.
as the one you're interested in has yet to be completed or published, I can't help you.
If you're concerned that the message wasn't really from the professor, did you report his
Yeah,
disappearance?
your decisions can make a huge impact on
The
the storyline,
authorities.
apparently.
Of course not. The authorities,
And I haven't
Mr.
seen
Mancer,
anything about this
have
game
far more
online.
pertinent issues than this, which I am sure will work itself out in time. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Damn, that's really down there. She's not gonna help me. I'll help myself. Oh, can't help myself? You better not be the end-all be-all of my mission here. Women. There's a guy shoveling. This guy knows the value of $1 and a day's work. See if they got anything to say. Hey, dude. Shit, should have tried the barber shop. Anybody? Anybody? Looks like the mission is changed. Report back. Let's see what we got here. That's the next one I wanted to do. And just keep on going and I'll be fine. Huge, huge peaceful area, but there can still be gangs that pop up and make your journey a little more difficult. But of course we want some problems. Oh. This looks like I won't be needing my weapons too soon in this video. But getting a real feel for the world. It's nice. It's nice here.
Traitor, get him!
What is that? We got boring factions. Oh, I got nothing. Nobody. Oh, that was weak. It was weak sauce. Yeah, you can drain their serum, killing them. Or you could choose to let them live and your karma doesn't go down. So I'm just searching these fools. But yeah, you can kill them. Everybody just gets knocked out like Batman. Need to go to the ER. Get some traction. You want to shoot people? I can shoot people too. Ah! Poison ya. Gotcha. My boys are getting messed up. Heavy assault rifle. That's fine, I'll give it to one of these guys in a second. If it's not for me. Just wander anywhere and bump into something I need to do. That's great. Some places feel a little more lived in than others. What's happening here? More drama. Bam! Who are you shooting at? Oh, this guy's fucked. Good old Carpathian overkill. Light craftsman shirt. Why not? Train station. I do see an objective. Not my favorite style. Let's try that bow.
Leave this bag, please.
What the hell?
It belongs to you? Yeah, I figured, but I was expecting...
A man? Sorry to disappoint. But since you're here, minding my business, maybe I should introduce myself. I'm Bulgakov, one of the leaders of the opposition army. You gonna arrest me now?
Arrest you and take that bomb before it does any harm to the city.
You don't have a damn clue, do you, officer? That bomb was never meant for the city. This is our city, too. It was meant to take out the access roads to the city, to block the army convoys. It's time this fratricidal war finally came to an end.
Sounds familiar.
You think we're fighting for Aurora? You're wrong, officer. The opposition is made of patriots, and the war we're losing is making the true patriots weaker, while the politicians and their secret police grow stronger.
Right?
You're no
That's
patriot.
what I'm saying.
A patriot would let her voice be heard at the assembly of the people, not set off bombs in the city she claims to love.
You couldn't possibly be
He
that naive,
just contradicted her
officer.
again. It's
Ask
outside
around.
the city,
See
asshole.
if you can find just one person
Not
who
the
dares
city.
speak up at your precious assembly and is still around to talk. The only voice ever heard from is the Watchers. The rest are silenced. and will continue to be until only the ASC agents remain.
Right? Talk softly
Very
and carry a
suspicious of me.
big stick.
It's your right. But I don't lie, officer. I'd never hurt the people on purpose. I only ever wanted to free them. Let me. Don't stand in my way. Because it's the only road to a better abundance.
Jeez, I gotta condone terrorism? Or take this chick down? Well, she wants to bomb a roadway to stop a convoy that's coming to the city to do what? Probably more oppression, I'm thinking. They might go to Walmart and create food lines. We don't want that. Keep the bomb. So don't let her blow it up, but I like your cause. Maybe she should go picketing. I don't know, refusing to arrest her. Neither one lets her do what you wanted, so both ways I'm stopping the bomb from going off. But yeah, I like where your head's at, kid. Just don't want to risk any
Go. But leave the
collateral
bomb.
damage.
I trust you enough, but not that much.
I hear you. Thanks. And goodbye, officer. Beware the Watchers.
Alright, I feel like I made a decision. Their reputation plus 10, karma good. Yeah, see, alright, 2,000 points. Made a decision for the greater good. Hopefully she was right about those Patriots. And yeah, your compatriots can end up liking you or not liking you after a while, depending upon you harvesting people's souls and killing them. They start to get less of a fond opinion of you. Might not defend you as much or be as willing to back you up. So we don't want none of that. So keeping them balanced is a good idea too. That's fun. It's fun to make sure that you're still keeping your team happy. Give them a prostitute every time. Pass through town. Keep them minding the game. What's that? It's another vendor of sorts. Yeah, there won't be any prostituting. Not interacting with any anyway. They're around. They're just chilling. They're the Intergalactic Cocktease Union. What is all this now? Into the underworks. I hope there's something for me to do down here, but this is the grimy, gritty part of town. Lots of baddies here. Pretty much a no-go zone. And our Lucho booty right behind you. You'll never even see it coming. Ah, that didn't sound right at all. Excuse me. It was very open and cold in there. Dookie dookie. Oh, see, I gotta watch out for that blue. That blue is things to do. This guy's ready for action. Yeah, it looks like everything that I need to do is upstairs of these works. Maybe I should crank that music a little more, because it does have a bit of a Blade Runner ambiance happening in the ambient music, which is nice. What a big mission with lots of dudes to take down with my cyber tactics, my electric shock techniques. Yeah, I can't do any force push or anything, which sucks. But maybe there's going to be something like that where I can whip things around with the power of my electrical staff. I have no idea. But it all sounds pretty phallic to me. What do you guys think? 30 frames a second? Yeah, probably. $2. Can't shake a stick at $2. Something that entertains you. As this one does for me. Vehicles? I don't think so. Don't think there's vehicles. Let's check out some more of this intrigue, Technomancer.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
I finally managed to meet the merchants you told me about. It wasn't easy. The mob kidnapped them for serum. I freed them before talking to them.
I'm sure gratitude
As a
helps
matter of
with
fact.
lips. So what knowledge was gleaned from such lengths?
Word that Aurora is running large-scale excavations along the shadow paths near our territory, and in the process uncovering important objects, maybe even a relic.
Fascinating. Finds that are no doubt better off in our hands than those of Aurora's technomancers. Keep those merchants close, Zachariah. Information like that is such a priceless commodity. You are no more free to roam than the rest of us. Of that I have no doubt. But if you find yourself with access to a rover and perhaps find a way to that excavation site and locate the relic, well, you cannot know
Maybe
the
there
value
is
it might
vehicles.
prove
Like I
brought
said,
back to
this
us.
is the beginning of the
It may
beginning.
seem petty. It's a mission for some rusty relic that may or may not even exist. However, if you are able to slip away from Ophir...
Wait for access to a rover to get to the evacuation. Go to the excavation site. Excavation, yeah, there you go. So, information about the attack.
Do we know what forces Aurora deployed to protect the site?
The greatest challenge shall be their own Technomancer, but I have faith in you, Zachariah Rogue Mancer.
How is Aurora governed?
Aurora might be Abundance's troubled child,
something you do all day,
but it is
chat
still
around
its
town,
daughter.
if you
Not
so
only
choose.
do we share our ancestry, we are set up the same, led by a dowser and a council of representatives from various groups. The greatest difference lies predominantly in the import and power that have been bestowed, and with them, religion.
Blah, 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 blah.
What can you share with me about...
How about a truth that few... In time, I am certain that we will launch a new attack. In an
Pause it. Read it if you like.
That dome we went to with Master Sean, where did it come...
A relic of the first... So much was lost.
Seeing if I
What do you know
need
about
to
my
glean
parents?
anything from
Perfectly
these. But I don't think so. I think it's just prudent information if you want to know more about this place. Useful, questionable. But adds to the depth. And that's fine. Pew. No, nothing smells. Those are pews. Is pew plural already? I don't know. I don't know. Now where to go? Yes, I talk to these guys again. This could go on for a while. Fighting the abundance. What we got here? Come on. Do something. There's something. Science level. See these percentage stats? Yeah, this is totally CyberPunky, but a little more accessible. To pick locks, I already do pick locks. Level 2 locks. Instantly knock a target out without making a sound. Well, that's something worth working up to now, isn't it? Especially on extreme difficulty mode. So, there's that. And these are the different branches you get to go into based on which weapon you prefer. I like the rogue. The rogue is working for me, being able to have a quick knife and a gunshot long distance as well. Daggers 10%. Critical hit with daggers, yeah. Lots to get into over here. Can't remember which way I was trying to go with this. Hey, he's down for 10 seconds. Yeah, that sounds like a good one. So, besides that, I really liked the shocky ways. Electric damage caused by gloves. That's if you don't have weapons. High disruption rate. Immobilize an enemy each time you attack. Electrified weapon by 10%. Ooh, that sounds good. I like that. See? Not too bad. Get to pick what you like. Save the rest. He can carry quite a bit, I think. Man, pros and cons are... they're meh. Technomancer Panzer. No, we're good. You look fine to me, son. This should be plenty. I need more heal vials. That'll be good. Spontaneous interaction.
Lieutenant Zachariah Manser. What a pleasure.
Hello, sir.
Nice shoulder
I've had the honor
pads.
of meeting you before.
Ah, of course. I am Colonel Victor Watcher of the ASC.
Colonel.
Who I've asked about
At
him.
ease, Lieutenant.
He must have
at
heard.
ease. Simply came to congratulate you and learned that you become a Technomancer of the highest degree. For a young man from a rogue family, that's a terrific achievement.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Your road must have been difficult, but you persevered. An outsider who managed to work his way into the ranks of the elite Technomancers.
Based on the music, I don't trust him.
Story, especially given their secrecy. They've always fascinated me. Do you have any insight as to why they chose to be so insular?
I'm
Good
sorry,
word.
Colonel, but I don't know what you mean.
He doesn't
What a
understand it.
shame. By coming to you out of friendship and camaraderie, I was hoping that you wouldn't treat me like an outsider, too. All right, then. Back to your duties. But think about what I asked, and we'll see each other again.
Did you just call me a liar? Or willfully ignorant? I don't know. So that's something that's going to come around later. Hopefully not bite me in the tuchus. I'm going for these exclamation points. He exclaimed with great relish. Thank goodness for the run button, but can't wait to get to this rover. That's going to be fun. Both of these little exits here have an exclamation point next to them, leading me to believe that this will take me to one of the exteriors. So hope everybody is enjoying your early Halloween.
Everybody, listen up or I shoot him. Help me, please. Help
Don't eat
me.
the Skittles. The red 40 is poisonous.
Do what I say or I shoot him. You gonna listen? Huh? Hey you! Soldier boy! That's right. Listen up or I kill this guy!
Take it
What?
easy.
No! No! Shut up and listen. Don't talk! This little shit's brother ruined me, okay? He lured me in and got me up to my eyes in debt! So, you find him and tell him if he wants to see his brother again, he forgets what I owe him! You got it?
You owe his brother. Agree to take care of the debt. This desperate individual needs a handout, and I'm a good boy today.
Just calm down. I can do what I can to help, but you gotta tell me more.
It's that bookmaker from the Curiosities. Asshole took me for all I'm worth, and way more. Now he's saying if I don't pay, he's gonna go after my family. So I went after his first. Fair is fair. If you don't erase my debt, I'll erase his brother.
Oh, you don't threaten a man's
No,
family. You
no,
break his
don't
kneecaps
do
or
anything
whatever.
Stupid. Let me go talk to him.
Speak with the bookie. Yeah, I don't like people taking family into business. Gotta be responsible for your own business. Hope there's no time constraint on that one. Where's this go? The slums. The hell is that noise? Yes, he speak with the bookie. Looks like I've got 4 objectives down here. This thing's packed. Bit of walking to do. But don't worry, the action is here to be had. This is merely foreplay. The beginning of the game was a lot of action, actually. It just seems to have kind of slowed down for a moment here because I've got my missions to get to. I have 22 hours to save the hostages. Oh shit, ticking clock. Give me anxiety, kid. Any down here? Yeah, there's another one. Dr. Rogue. Anton Rogue. Speak with the bookie. There it is. I could get all the way through town here. Just keep going. Keep going straight through the market. Bust a left. Or I can go up and talk to Anton Rogue. This looks like a staircase right there. Yeah. That's what we'll do. And we'll enjoy it, I tell you. Look at this world, though. It's beautiful. If I wasn't streaming, I would be able to use the PS5 to zoom up and put this thing over his right shoulder a little more. You get a little more of the detail going on, but it's nice. Oh, this looks like some angry individuals. Why are you guys so, I don't know, shifty? You guys are green and shifty. They're fine. Previous mission, perhaps. Sharpening your knives when I'm walking by.
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
What are you guys protecting? Where's the funny business happening? You don't want me going that direction? Well, that's the direction I'm going.
Make the slightest move,
no,
you're
wait.
a dead man.
Or would it be this way? Yeah, it's kind of over this way a little bit. Weird.
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
You're redundant. This guy's talk to the bookie. Speak with the bookie.
I'd advise you to not try anything.
He's right by the extra entrance there. Oh, that's curiosities. Okay. So it would be left if I wanted to go
I'd
that way.
advise you to not try anything.
Oh, you dick. Guy's protecting that little slice of jack shit. Ah, the merchant.
Hey there.
Officer, hello. What can I do for the fine officer today? Check out my merchandise. I have everything you'd ever need for hunting.
You never or you'd ever? Serrated Tanto. Kukuri blade. Chance of poison goes up 10%. Damn. Critical hit. Alright, you've got no healing components. Yeah, this is like a nail gun I'm holding. Chance of disrupting. Whoa, that's nice. Still, I like that nail gun I have now. Jesus. Working with nail guns. Bring a nail gun to a knife fight. What's up? What's up, homie? Shoot.
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna make the move to open this box. I don't care what you think about it. You ain't gonna do shit. I'm gonna dig in this trash can like a hobo.
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
It's pretty lived in. People aren't doing much, though.
Good day. Care for some merchandise, officer?
Oh, I said they're not all hideous, but there is some hideous ones.
I need information.
Don't we all?
Yeah, she never wants to talk to me. Raider's mask. Come on. Who's got the good loot? I guess I could do that, yeah. And then bust left.
It's getting harder and harder to make ends meet. Just the other day, I had to push my eldest to work. Well, there's just no other way.
He's 14. He's not a child anymore. It's about time he made himself useful.
Jeez.
But he's so little.
Nothing like a little child labor.
At my boss's store, so even with the extra income, he still gets...
I want somebody to give me some of this action. That's it. That's all we got, boys. Cake. It was cake, I tell you. Cyber cake. Don't need that. I don't want to gratuitously pick up all the shit. It's got to be worth having. Need to zig and a zag up behind me to the right. And that's got to destroy the locust nest. Whoa. Well, fuck the other story. Let's go destroy a locust nest. This is gonna be cool. It's about time. Let's get to the cool. Hopefully there's stalactites and stalagmites. My favorite. Ooh, I told ya. Bugs. And the Chronicles of Riddick bugs, too. Not cool. Well, okay, pretty cool. Sharpshooter, trophy earned. And my nail gun overheats. Those things will poison you. That's why I'm being skittish. Exploding traps. Learn to love them. They are your best friend. For they are traps that explode. That's a big monka right there. Jesus. Why don't you guys hold back for a minute? Huh? All these new skills. Dagger damage. Guns overheat more slowly. Yeah. Upgrade roll. Even if a critical dodge at the last moment, the next dagger tag is automatically critical. And down here is the one I wanted for the 10-second slowdown. We're going for it. You gotta pick a path and just do it. Can't be making everything all equal and shit. What's that? Heavy assault rifle. That's not for me. That's for the other guy. Oh, you can't even fucking... You can't even wield it. They cannot even wield it. Alright, whatever, dudes. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Alright. Extreme difficulty. Talk about counting your rounds. I'll take it all. I'll take that metal debris. Alright. Actions. Where are my explody ways? Yeah, that one. To the square. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Man, dingo. Here we go. Come on, fuckers. What the hell?